Hey, what's up guys? It's Jamie, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to use the Angular Material card, and just explaining exactly what each piece of the card does and how to use it. So let's get started. So to start out, I'm going to copy their example, their very simplest example, which is just a matte card. And we're going to get that working on our own site. By the way, if you haven't seen my tutorial on Angular Material Basics, be sure to check that out. So first, make sure you have Browser Animations module imported from Angular Platform Browser Animations, because that's useful for most all projects. So we're going to want that. Next thing is we need to import the matte card module, and that's from Angular Material. And finally, we need to add that code to our HTML. I'm going to put it in this blank app component.html, and it's just that simple card. So we'll see what that looks like on the site. Pretty much it just puts a border around the thing. So if I put a margin on the body here, like 8px, you'll see that the border extends all the way around. It's darker on the bottom. So yeah, it's just this nice looking card. So I'm going to make sure there's margin on the body. So I'm going to go in here and set the margin equal to 16px. And then it will be easier to tell what our card looks like. So there it is again. Alright, let's move on to the more advanced example, which is still pretty simple. So we're going to go to the Examples tab on the Angular Materials site. So I'm going to copy this whole thing and explain it line by line. All we need is the HTML. So I'm going to paste that in the HTML again. And then we don't need this example card class or the example header image. So basically, what is inside the matte card is first a header, and that is this portion right here, this entire top portion. Inside of the header, what we have is a matte card avatar, and then what goes inside of there is their image. That's what that class was for. They had example header image, and then they were styling it with CSS to be to have this background image of a Shiba, but I don't really want ours to have that, so we're going to take that out. And then they have the matte card title, which is just this part, and then there's a subtitle below that. Also, you can include an image using matte-card-image as an attribute for an image tag inside of the card. And this one we'll keep because it's just in the HTML. I want to just keep this plain HTML. Below that, they have the matte card content, and then that is just this part right here, all of this text. And then at the very bottom, they have the matte card actions, and they just have some buttons, like and share. And so yeah, basically all the card is just a nice container for making things look great with a lot of default CSS applied to it. So let's see what ours looks like. And it looks exactly the same, except for we don't have the avatar right there, and the buttons are broken because I forgot to import the button module. So I'm going to go into that module and import matte button module, and we'll see if that fixes it. Great, it did fix it. So yeah, this looks great. Yeah, they're pretty simple, guys. The cards are pretty straightforward. I'll just review one more time. Basically, you have this matte card, and at the top there's a header, and then you can include an image if you want. Make sure to tag it with the mat card image attribute, and then the mat card content is just what it sounds like. It's the content of the card, usually text, but it can be whatever you want. At the bottom there's actions, usually buttons, and then yeah, you'll get something that looks just like this. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this tutorial, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this.